What up, y'all? I know y'all was thinking like, man, what the hell? What up? Welcome. Let me start that over. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Weekend High Podcast. It's your boy K Zizzle in here, my man Swag, my man CT, all the way from the West Coast, the West Kizzle, the Shizzle. Back in here once again with y'all. I want to say thank you. We have reached another milestone. We have had over 4,000 watch hours. We got over 1,000 subscribers. Now we could use more. We actually over 1,000. It's like 1,000 and something. We could use more. So make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it. And as we find our way through this podcast thing, you know what I'm saying? You could be one of the early. You could be like a gold miner and shit. Finding this podcast gold right here, you know what I'm saying?
So prospecting.
Yeah, man. Man, it's been a crazy week, fellas. It's been a crazy week. Man, it was a rough week for me. You know what I'm saying? I was in the on the social media streets. I normally ain't on them like that, and I got into a little. I know I hit Swag up earlier this week. I got into a little what's that? The troll beefs and stuff. They be, I told C about it too. But that just tripped me out, man. People be going in on these posts. People be going in. It always amazes me, But I just block you quick. You know what I'm saying? Once again, I just want to say, real gangsters don't be on here with the Twitter fingers or be typing. They don't be. This is what I'm gonna do to you.
The internet tough.
Yeah, it'd be a lot of bots and stuff like that. Stuff like that.
Internet tough.
Yeah, hey, man, I'm gonna. And then they show, with the gun emojis and then the little devils and stuff. Like, ooh, yeah. Hit me with emoji gun. Ooh,
you don't even own a gun.
I'm gonna find out when you. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man.
If I'm outside, it's gonna be on site.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. You could leave a neutral comment about something, not going in. I had just a neutral comment about something and a couple posts I put out there about sports or just neutral comment, thinking nobody even gonna pay attention to my little comment. Next thing you know, motherfuckers on there just going in. I said, damn, how do I turn these goddamn notifications off, man? What the fuck is? How do I turn this shit off? I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because I really don't care. Half of these be robots or bots or whatever anyway, man. But it's like, it's crazy that how people get and offering to pay you money to come see them faces. See, I'm old school, man. I grew up in a different time, man. Like, how we grew up, like nowadays, I was talking about this with somebody earlier. Nowadays, people want to, oh man, you want to fight me? Send me your location. You setting up fights and shit. Premeditate murder and all kind of stuff like that. Setting up fights. See, when we was coming up, we were old school. And see, back then, we wasn't really trying to like kill each other or something. It was just you trying to get them 2 pieces in, the 2 pieces in the biscuit. And say, but the thing would be, we never set up location. We'd say, when I see you,
cross this line, nigga, it's on.
It's on site. Remember, it's on site. Yeah. And on site didn't mean we were going out looking for you. On site mean it could be 5 years from that, 8 years, 9. On site. Basically, it's like this. If we happen to run or cross paths, it's gonna be a bad day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We never now. These little dudes, they just be sending their location. Come on over here. We on such and such street and such street. Pop, 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 pop. You know what I'm saying?
They pulling up and putting in work too.
And be like, who snitched on me? You put it online.
Snitched on me. Like, they got a whole video of your ass on TikTok, nigga. They got a whole video of your ass on TikTok. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta get my stuff right. Yeah, they got a whole, you got a whole video of you on TikTok and your boys, what I'm saying? Everybody indicted who was there too, you know what I'm saying? So, like, fellas, young fellas, we just saying, with Father's Day coming up, I want to say shout out to all my fathers out there.
Happy Father's Day.
Yeah, happy Father's Day, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Happy Father's Day to you, brothers, good brothers, and happy Father's Day to you. But yeah, man, we gotta teach these kids something different. You know what I'm saying? Let's not, don't handle it like that. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't gotta be a shootout, and everything ain't gotta. Like I you know, if the brothers went to the boxing ring and put on the gloves, I would be happy with that. You know what I'm saying? And look, y'all can make money because y'all can motherfuckers be making side bets and shit. Making money. I'm you a bitch ass knocked out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even that's your boy, you like, nah, this nigga about to get knocked out.
That nigga can't fight.
Yeah, man. So
there ain't no guns in prison, so you gonna be asked out.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't no gun. Well, they do got weapons though. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfucker take a shred of paper and turn that bitch into.
Hey, I heard of motherfuckers taking ramen noodles and making weapons out that shit.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, ramen noodle knife on you, sharpening that shit every day.
Yeah, turn that shit into killer kind mince.
Catch this nigga on the yard with these ramens. Bitch, put some money on my commissary so I can kill this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker have his girl send a whole pack of now laters in, yo. What I'm gonna do, get the now laters. I'm gonna melt the bitches down, right?
She
and
got
then gonna mold it into a knife. Then you get cold stabbed up with a motherfucker whole Jolly Rancher pack.
Hell yeah.
Like nigga, I got killed with a banana motherfucking now later knife, nigga.
Hey, with a fire stick handle.
Nigga motherfucking stabbing an eye with a pixie stick. And that bitch. Fuck that nigga up with his pixie stick. So yeah, man, we gotta, let's woosah y'all. We gotta calm it down. You know what I'm saying? Like
goose from
I was just thinking about that too. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, all this motherfucking working out I do, and then I was like, shit, I don't know if it's for anything, because it's just to look good in my clothes, honestly.
Basically, that's about it, man.
Hey, myself.
Throw some yoke in there, though. You be winning.
Yeah, it ain't about defending yourself with it no more, But yeah, man. But also speaking of Father's Day, don't forget, fellas, grab your, t-shirts, get your tees. We got the new Father's Day shirts now showing certified Black Fatherhood. I'm sorry, not Black Hood. Now showing certified Black Fatherhood. That's what we got. Give y'all a little closer look at it and whatnot. Actually, I'm gonna do an update on this one, and then you can check out the different colors. You can get them in, bam, with the dark blue. You can hit them with the black. You know what I'm saying? You can hit them with the motherfucking periwinkle. You can hit them with the motherfucking West Side, the Damus,
Vermilion,
the Rue games, and then you can left down with that. And then hey, what Martin saying? Thin Line, gotta hit him with the money green. Gotta hit him with the money green.
Hit him with the Kelly green.
You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta hit him with the gray. That's that. I gotta fix shit around the house shirt right there. That real Father's Day shirt.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I was in a strip club last night, sir.
Hell yeah. And don't forget, because we got other things too. You know what I'm saying? We got other shirts, Father's Day shirts. This is a big seller right now. Y'all check this one out. The foundation.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what I'm saying? Established since you were born. You know what I'm saying? Two of the greatest TV fathers ever, right there. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want to say about this shirt. But y'all know why. But let's check him out. Let's see what colors we got him in. We got him in the black, of course. We got him in the blue. You know what I'm saying?
Uncle Phil said, Compton, what you doing with 20 grams of methamphetamines in your stomach?
You know what I'm saying? We got him in the we got him in the cuz. This is the cousin shirt here. And then we got him in the periwinkle. Got him in the periwinkle joint. We got him in the money green. We definitely got him in the money green. We got him in the black. The gray. We got him in we got him in purple. Smoking that purple Urkel. We got that purple Urkel. You know what I'm saying? Now, only reason we ain't got him in the red, because I know some of y'all like red. You know what I'm saying? We got one on the cast loves red, but the only reason we ain't got it like that is because of the father's. If you see the father's part is in red in there, so on red, it really didn't show up too good.
Right.
So that's what we couldn't do. So if y'all mess with me, y'all can still bust y'all red, but y'all just have to do the black and red. You know what I mean? So check those out. Definitely, and don't forget, now these shirts here help my pockets and my partner's pockets, and but I'm gonna show you some other shirts we got here too. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm all over this thing, but these shirts, with Juneteenth coming up, we got You know, we got the Day of Freedom. You know what I'm saying? Happy Juneteenth. Because really, Juneteenth is a funny holiday there because there's some bullshit they done made up. But at least let a foundation of Black brother get paid off of it. That's all I'm saying. I already know really what it means. A lot of people hitting me up like, man, you know, Juneteenth did that bullshit. But let me make some money off the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? If anybody should make some money, let us make it. That, and then let me check you out on the back side of it. You know what I'm saying? You got the Juneteenth 2022 on the back of that bad boy. You know what I'm saying? So you got to go ahead and grab that at the low cost. You see the cost $20.99. And don't forget, we got to stay on code. Y'all probably been seeing me weird. Y'all saw me sweat it out on the flu game episode. You saw us see with it last week. You know what I'm saying? This has been a nice seller for us to stay on code. You know what I'm saying? We ain't really got it. Yeah, if you know, then we ain't got to be said. So we got to stay on code. We had them in blue. You know what I'm saying? We got them in gray, light gray. We got every color, dark gray. We got maroon. That maroon one hot. I'm about to order that myself.
Yeah, that maroon one is kind of nice, man.
Yeah. We got all the grays. I got we got the white on white. I might have to get that white on white too. We got it in pink. Now, if you know, some dudes wear pink. Hey, you know what I'm saying? You got to stay on code too.
Stay on code, boo.
You know what I'm saying? If you flying that flag, you know what I'm talking about. Hey, still you can stay on code. You know, get you a stay on code PT and be down. You know what I'm saying? We got the purple. You know what I'm saying? That purple nice too. And we got this other red.
Yeah, I like that purple. I think I'm gonna go purple, you know, or that brown that you had on.
Gotta do it. Now, please don't forget, we got the Weekend High t-shirts as well. Now the link is in that description, is in the bottom. I got one of them on actually. Now y'all know we keep trying to advertise. Bam, there we are. Weekend High, the first joint.
First generation.
Hey, we got them on right now. Let's show them.
First generation.
You know, first generation game. You know what I'm saying? You got the Weekend High t-shirt on. C got his Weekend High, man. I'm telling you, man. We taking over, y'all. But we gonna get on to the show, man. We just warming y'all up. You know, we got
it's a vibe, y'all. Come on in.
Gotta warm them up. Oh, let me stop doing that. My auntie watched this show. Sorry. But let me warm them up. But hey man, I don't know if y'all heard the story. It was an interesting story, a funny, interesting story I heard in the media about. I don't know if y'all heard about the puberty vasectomies. Puberty vasectomies. Oklahoma State representative has proposed legislation that will mandate young men get a mandatory vasectomy. Mandatory vasectomy. Did y'all hear that? Mandatory. Oklahoma State Representative Mickey Dolan's proposed mandatory vasectomies for boys once they hit puberty. Dolan, speaking before a floor of legislators on Thursday, asked GOP lawmakers to consider his proposal. Dolan's made his remarks as Oklahoma legislative debate a law that bans abortion from conception. So he's debating the law that bans abortion from conception. He part of that whole thing too. So basically, he said he wants to make vasectomies mandatory for young men in the state of Oklahoma. And he wants somebody to he said he would invite others to co-author a bill that he'd be considering next year. And they can get a mandatory vasectomy that's only reversible. Let me give me his words. He said, I would invite you to co-author a bill that I'm considering next year that would mandate that each male, when they reach puberty, get a mandatory vasectomy that's only reversible when they reach the point of financial and emotional stability. If you think that's crazy, then I think that maybe you understand how 50% of Oklahoma feels as well. What do y'all feel about that? What are your thoughts on?
I got a weird take about that one. Okay, so you know how they saying like in the next 20 or 30 years, however many it is, that the white people won't be the majority anymore. Mm-hmm. I think that's a fight to keep that trend going.
That could be too. That could be true. They numbers dying off. They're trying to stay around.
I didn't mean to cut that deep that early, but
I mean, no, you speaking the truth, brother. You just speaking the truth. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't want no more Drakes out in this bitch.
I don't know, man. I got a different take of that because, man.
They don't, every time they see Jason kill a Drake, that remind them, nope, we got a motherfucking get out. We gotta get our shit together. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
That's a risk right there, because that's going to end up, if they make that mandatory, people are going to be less reluctant to use condoms, and that's going to be more disease.
Mm-hmm. Now I do think they targeted. At first, I really think they was targeted.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Why strap up if you can't have no kids?
Because he said you could get it reversed unless you can get it reversed once you emotional and financially stable. So are they trying to come at brothers? Is that what this really is?
I doubt it being in Oklahoma.
It's a lot of brothers in Oklahoma, man. I got a homie there on there now. Shout out to my boy DeAndre. Big bro from he down in Tulsa now. Shit. I think DeAndre down there. What up, Dre? If you watching the show, which you probably is, hopefully you watching it. So what up, my dog? Shout out. Because Drake got kids that look like Drake. So you know what I'm saying? he getting the flack. He like, nah, they like, we tired of this shit. Y'all motherfuckers need to stop.
Y'all think about it. Everybody gonna get syphilis. They gonna be getting all kind of diseases because everybody gonna be hitting it raw, man. Because they be like, fuck, you can't get pregnant no more. Everybody gonna be getting AIDS, all the above, man. Sex parties.
Yeah. But yeah, man, but yeah, all that falls under kind of like what Kanye was saying on Drink Champs. When, in the hood, you got Planned Parenthoods, but in the white hood, you got fertility clinics. And all that shit is to try to even the score or slow the shift.
Yeah. But I feel you on that, but I like Chris' take on it. Now say that again. I want him to repeat that.
No, I was saying it's going to be a rise in venereal diseases like AIDS.
Oh, yeah.
Because he said, people, what you think? So you think about it. So if you like, let's say at the age of, let's say they started at the age of what? What age you think they started at? 14, 13, 15?
Yeah, about 14.
So let's say, 14. Think about it. You just starting to get your wood, you know what I'm saying, in the morning and all kind. I mean, you've been getting it because you're a kid, but you know what I'm saying. Like you just trying to get in your stride, start, you know what I'm saying. And then your parents tell you, we got to go down to the clinic tomorrow, cook them balls, dog. So you must wait.
I mean, it's so much shit going on when you think of that because you're talking about stimulating the economy, getting the procedure, and then if your career about to right. There's another procedure stimulating the economy. There's just so much shit going on there that you don't know which fucking ill-fated way they choosing to really work it,
What if they put a stipulation in, though? See, this is why I don't agree with this, because, see, this would open another can of worms. What if they say, okay, well, actually, since it works so well with the youth, shit, Mike, Swag, you've been out of work lately, so I don't think you can find it. We need to clip your balls. We need to come in and clip the balls. What if you a man and they like, you know what? If you
gotta do that reverse.
If you can't take care of your household, if you can't do something, what if they like, yo, you know what I'm saying? We about to turn the water off of this motherfucker. God damn it.
It's time for your ass to kick in.
Or what if you're a single dude and they like, look, and you going through some struggle. Every man goes through some struggles as a single man trying to get himself established and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And some of us, especially in our community, it takes us longer than others sometimes to get to a point where we're established. You know what I'm saying? Because of what we up against in this country. But I'm saying like, what if you on the move? Like, what if you let's say you going to school, you a young man. You know what I'm saying? You trying to. Or no, let's say not even say school. Let's say you out of school. You know what I'm saying? You just a single brother. You maybe your late 20s. You like, man, I'm trying to, get right, save up a little ring, my girl, and all this kind of stuff. And then you fall out with her or whatever. Y'all break up, but you just still working. Let's say you lose your job. Like, man, I lost my job. I gotta find. They like, you know what? We heard you lost your job. You have to come into the clinic and get that clip. You know what I'm saying? Until you get
pull up.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? The ball patrol? Ball patrol.
Pull up. They like, hey, you get that text like, you come on over. Like, you see my face? I'm the doctor. My face come up in your text. You already know what time it is, man. Come on through. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to have to hunt you down. And they come clip you. They cut your water off, man. They like, well, let me cut your water. Bloop. You know what I'm saying? I think they go. See, that's the thing they were saying. With the whole the vid thing. In the juice that they put. That they was putting chips in people. Because think about it. What if they could just do that remotely? What if they ain't like you know what? You ain't got to come in this motherfucker. Boop. Balls off.
Yeah, like Suicide Squad and shit. Just hit the button on your head.
Hey, what if they hit a button like balls off? Like we cutting your whole sexual life off, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Balls off.
Yeah, that saltpeter treatment.
Hey, what if you getting rid of the girl? You like, damn, you was like, you just getting hard and shit. You like, hell yeah, she did her thing when I'm about to go ahead. Oh shit, I ain't pay my dick bill. That motherfucker get X, bro.
Ain't nothing happening.
You know what I'm saying? That could be. What you think about that? That could be the future, man. You know what I'm saying? They cut body parts off and shit, nigga. We cutting your heart off, nigga. This is the final notice. This is the final notice, nigga. You ain't paid no bills. You
been ducking down for about 2 weeks.
We cutting your life off, nigga. You know what I'm saying? This is the final notice. Motherfuckers be scared of the bitch. Like, damn, man. Better live it up, nigga. One button, motherfucker, your ass is gone. Oh no,
motherfuckers will flee this country, go to Canada. Man,
will they? Hey, that takes me back into Hey, I don't know if y'all remember this dude. This is a story. Damn, where is that story? It was a story we covered back. Moving right along, y'all. You know how we do on the Weekend High Podcast. Hit the like, subscribe button below. Show your boys some love. Share on your page. We definitely appreciate it, and definitely hit us up in the comments. We love to hear your comments. I don't know if y'all remember. We covered this show and this guy here before on this show. This dude here, man. Remember the dude who called the police to check to see if he had real meth?
Yes.
Remember we covered that story, y'all?
Yeah.
Where the dude said, I want to know if I got some real meth. I want to come to the police. And he called the police and shit. Then he got arrested.
I must say, bring it up here.
Yeah, they showed me. They said, yeah, bring it on up here. Well, guess what? The police was all talk. The Florida man. He's a Florida man, meth user. He cooks up a sweet deal. The article says this meth head cooked his own goose. Check this out, y'all. Florida man who asked cops to do a quality check on his methamphetamine will have to do only 25 hours of community service and just cough up $700 in court costs. Woo! Got quiet up in here like hell no. Yes, your boy. Listen to this. Thomas Colucci, age 41, called 911 in March to ask whether or not his meth was real or if it had gotten burned. You know what I'm saying? If he'd gotten burned or they cut it with something. When deputies arrived at his home, he explained he had purchased the stash from an individual he met at a bar, but he wasn't sure the dealer could be trusted. According to the sheriff's office, Colucci had already sampled the drugs in question and thought they was bath salts. He was wrong. As it says, you know what I'm saying? He thought, bath salts is another drug that's, I guess, heavily used in Florida. He was wrong. As part of the deal, Colucci will also have to refrain from alcohol and drug consumption and will be tested regularly to ensure he is clean. If Colucci passes this pre-trial supervision, the case could be dismissed. If not, he faces a possible trial on drug charges. So what do y'all feel about that? Man, how many brothers have gotten locked up in Florida for any type of drug? Remember the brother who got locked up in Florida for a weed seed? I don't know if y'all remember that. That brother got locked up for a seed of weed. And this dude really literally calls the police and say, hey, I want to see if I got real meth. I think they duped me.
Hey, they're like, this
bath salts. This ain't no motherfucking methamphetamine. This motherfucking bath salts. And he gets community service and a $700 fine. Now, either he has the best, either his lawyer is the judge's wife or husband.
He's a reincarnation of Johnny Cochran.
Right. Now, You know what I'm saying? We ain't got the complexion to get that kind of deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
On this
that
show.
type of protection.
Yeah, we ain't got the protection for that kind. We ain't got it for that. No, we couldn't. None of us could get that kind of deal. And one of us could probably win the lottery. If one of us won 250 million that's doing a lottery, and one of us got locked up, there still wouldn't be enough money to fight and keep one of us out of jail, would it?
No, they probably like, this motherfucker's so stupid. He'll probably get his ass killed in prison. Let's just let him go.
The fact that he called the police on himself, though, man.
He
called the police on himself. You know, because think about it. How many brothers get that kind of deal? How many brothers we seen go get jersey numbers for having less than an ounce of weed on them? Motherfucker got basketball jerseys.
I was about to say, I don't know how many brothers be calling the police to ask if his methamphetamine's been cooked right either.
Yeah, I mean, but that's what I'm saying. We got to get.
I mean, but even if it was like crack or something, I don't see too many brothers being that stupid. But I get what you're saying. That's crazy.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. There's no ignorance when it comes to the law, right? So his stupidity should have no bearing when it comes to the law. It ain't no, oh, well, he was so stupid, he called us. We shouldn't do no time. No. Remember what they tell us all the time. Ignorance is no excuse for not knowing the law.
And they tell that to you in court.
Yeah, they definitely tell that to me. I've heard it several times in court. I say, well, I didn't know that. Well, ignorance is no excuse. So his ignorance shouldn't have got his ass off for shit. So, like I said, he got to collect. And look at him.
Land on his feet, didn't he?
Landed on his feet. Ain't he part cat, ain't he? Motherfucker part about this bitch.
He said Heathcliff.
Heathcliff. Motherfucker Heathcliff in this bitch. Remember Heathcliff used to do shit like that and shit when we used to come home.
Yeah, I used to watch the Garfield cartoon just to catch the Heathcliff at halftime.
Like, damn. But hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm not, hey, viewers, you make your own assessments. But if you know it's like me. I know if that motherfucker look like me or look like C-ass or Swag next to me and shit. That motherfucker, I'll be calling this mother Swag. You heard? No, they ain't letting me out, man. They gave me 5 years. They gave me goddamn 10 years. Well, nigga, I send your commissary. We'll be sending commissary down to that bitch.
Hey, make sure y'all take care of my dad.
Yeah. And look after Pops, man. I gotta go. Motherfucker be like life and shit. I'm from Motherfucker Anthony Hamilton on there. Said, sometimes you gotta go to jail, y'all. I go to work. That story is crazy, man. I just could not believe this dude got off. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, I did not see that story ending that way.
No, man. I guess shout out to his punk ass. Hey, as we know, what rules, dominant society on my Tariq tinfoil. It ain't even tinfoil kufi. It's motherfucking fitted hat, fitted brim. fact fitted brim in that bitch. Like, nigga, this is what happens. But moving right along, man, y'all enjoying the show. Another interesting story I saw coming out of the week. Let's see here. I don't know if y'all heard about this. Now, this is kind of sickening. I know y'all it might gross y'all out a little bit, but this weirdo ass dude right here, man, we got to put his bitch ass on blast.
That's
sorry, yeah, that motherfucker look like shit. That motherfucker look like every dude who work at a comic book shop and work at GameStop.
No, that motherfucker work in the ice cream truck, nigga.
Hell yeah. Well, check this out. Guess where he works? He's a Disney World employee. He works for Disney World Employee Resort among 12 alleged sexual predators busted in undercover operation. A Disney World employee was among 12 men nabbed by Florida law enforcement for allegedly soliciting children for sex online. The suspects between the ages of 20 and 67 are facing a total of 49 felony charges following a 2-week-long undercover investigation dubbed Operation Child Protector 2. Part 2. Among those arrested is 30-year-old Zachary Hudson, who was employed as a bus driver at Disney World, cops said. Man, what do y'all think about this?
Damn, Florida man.
Florida going in. They scoring this week.
Yeah, man.
It's always a network of them, and they always the least desirable types when you look at them, you know.
Man.
It's the least desirable. That motherfucker.
Hi, Mike. I ain't doing anything wrong.
Man. So what would you think? Hey, like, what would you think he was driving the bus? And he was like, would you leave your kid on the bus with him? Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's say you was at this.
Oh man, and you gotta think he probably touching the small of every kid back as they getting off and shit.
Yeah. I like little guy.
Hold on.
They speak you.
All the way back.
Yeah.
Let me help you off the bus. Good job,
yeah, the whole time.
Right. Here, I have some balloons. Here, you want some balloons? These blow up real big. They come in a plastic package, but it just keeps them safer that way.
Well, hello there, young man. This is your birthday?
I know the kids are eating Takis these days.
You know? Hey, this motherfucker making balloon animals out of motherfucking Cod Magnums in that bitch. Here, little kid. Give this to you. This to your mind. Matter of fact, he don't want the mind. Here, come back. Here's my room number.
Magnums.
Tinkerbell's gonna be there. Tinkerbell's gonna be there. Peter Pan, Mickey Mouse. My room.
Captain EO.
You know what I'm saying? That's the shit. That's the shit they be on, man. Like Tinkerbell, Princess Tiana. Everybody's gonna be there. You should be there. That's how he look like he talking shit. Like, you know, but think about it. The fucked up part of it is, you know, we've been hearing rumors. You know, I mean, it's a. I guess let me put my guards up real quick. Let me put his guards up real quick. It's been
he was straight conflicted.
Conflicted game. It's been, you know, it's been rumored about Disney for years, allegedly. Being what's that MX? What do they call it? MX20, where they get the subliminal messages in the cartoons. They were showing dick. I mean, what looked like dicks and
like phallic images.
MK Ultra. That's it. MK Ultra. Where, you know, if you watch, have you ever looked at the Disney movies and have you ever seen those videos where they pick out the sexual innuendos?
Yeah, like the Easter eggs, yeah.
Right, all kind of weird stuff. So it's been rumored that like Disney been on that like pedophile type shit. There's your corporation, allegedly.
Yeah.
For a long time.
Yeah, subliminal messaging and stuff.
Yeah, man. It's not the first time. Like I've always, you know, like child sex stuff and weirdo type shit. Because if you go to Disney, see, this is where I gotta just be real. I'm, you know, this is nothing. Y'all know I love everybody out there. Y'all know I love you. I'm just reporting this as a journalistic type mindset. So bear with me, y'all. But a place where there are children, or like amusement parks or resorts, you generally don't have any kind of sexual themes there. However, if you go to Orlando, Florida, and Disney, everybody knows, allegedly, but in that community, in that, you know what community I'm talking about when I say that community. In that community, they have a stronghold in that city. So you see that at Disney because they have a lot of community stuff on Disney. Like, I think you can buy like Mickey Mouse dolls with the flag on them and shit like that. So the thing is they're trying to be inclusive, but they say they're trying to be inclusive. We get that, but at the same time, you're pushing. It's still a sexual narrative. That's what people miss about the whole community thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not that a motherfucker just gets community. It's just the fact that community. What is the whole base of that community? Let's be real. It's sexual. It's about sexualization. It has to do with sex. We know that. You know what I'm saying? So if you have that, if you're pushing that kind of narrative at a theme park that's geared at kids, what kind of employees you think you're going to attract? And especially, even if it wasn't that kind of push there, it's a bunch of kids there. So those people with that kind of, let's say there wasn't none of that flag store community stuff there, it's still going to be, oh man, that's where all the kids at. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to pull up right up here and try to get a job right up here so I can be around. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
job for me, right?
But see, to me, that's that company's, allegedly, that's that company's, that's their due diligence to screen their employees inside and out. You know what I'm saying? Anything dealing with children, man. You know, if you ain't doing criminal background, I'm talking about deep criminal background checks, FBI checks. Like, there should be, you know what I'm saying? No way. How the fuck, out of all the places in the world at Disney, you got this dude, this pedophile dude working there. You know what I'm saying? But driving the bus, singing "It's a Small World After All" and shit.
He was probably skipping away.
They do come in all different sizes, man. They be usher at the church and shit.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's scary to me. That's why you always have to watch your children.
That get up he got on was kind of look suspect, like Ranger Smith type shit.
And you know what? I'm not saying that that's everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not all, because there's good people out there. We don't want to make it seem like it ain't no good people. But I'm just saying, on a company level like this, dudes like that slipping through the cracks. The cracks. That's crazy to me. That should be like the first thing on the motherfucking application.
Well, like, yeah, dealing with a lot. It might be a job opening in the human resources department.
Hell yeah, it might be one now open like a mug.
Well, he probably worked. He's like, well, I like working with kids.
Oh yeah, kids don't mind me. Snot nose. That doesn't bother me at all. Let me go.
I like like, yeah, Betty do. But yeah, that is crazy to me. Now, funny, I got another parallel story to this. I'm gonna make you, you know, we try to make light out of sometimes serious situations, y'all. So I know hopefully we're not offending anybody like that, because I know what kind of era we live in. People are easily offended. But I'm saying the beauty of I've always had a comedy mindset. Both of my brothers here have always had a comedy mindset. So we try to just make light out of hardcore situations, because you know, it's some episodes, y'all, we be in this motherfucker like, damn.
A little levity and taking you a long way.
What I'm saying? You know? So we definitely trying to keep it light, but some shit you can't keep light. But check this out. I got a caveat to this story. This brother right here, this black brother right here, my brother right here, he is what you call a pedo dog. He sniffs. He's a crime fighting dog that sniffs out motherfucking pedophiles.
Damn.
That's his job. He cold. He is the coldest dog. It says this dog, basically, he sniffed out a suspect. This dog actually sniffed out a suspected pedophile. It says when it comes to catching pedophiles, this dog is on the nose. In Mexico City, a recent 4-leg police academy graduate named Hidu, because he just graduated from police academy, my boy Hidu got the goods on a high-profile criminal suspect by sniffing out triphenol, I can't even say this, or TP, let's just call it what they say, or TPPO. It says a chemical coating used in electronic devices. Hidu used his sense of smell to hunt down an alleged evidence of child pornography in the Mexico City apartment of Jason Matman, a Dutchman who promotes sex with kids. Fucking filthy ass motherfucker.
He was where he can get them cheap too.
Well, he gonna get a lot of burritos in that Mexican prison. Like Martin said, what's that movie? He gonna get a whole lot of burritos in that.
Like Cat Williams, I'll take this one.
You know, it said the Dutchman fled to Mexico City to escape pending legal action in his homeland. So they was trying to lock him up in over there, or Amsterdam. I guess he's Dutch. Would that be correct? Amsterdam. But Operation Underground Railroad, a nonprofit that helps rescue sex trafficking victims, helped track Matman down via social media and chat rooms, then helped lure him into a meeting with the undercover detectives at a bus station. City prosecutors used street surveillance cameras to trace the suspect's movements. Once inside, a black lab smelled the TPPO, a chemical used in memory devices like flash drives and memory cards to prevent overheating. So he smelled them because this motherfucker be on the internet uploading all kind of creepy fucking weirdo shit all the time. He smelled the shit on him. And then basically Matman was arrested, is now being held on charges of human trafficking, and drug and weapons possession. I'm glad he got his filthy ass. I didn't have a picture of his ass. I don't want to see him. I'm glad he got his filthy ass locked up. But but shout out to He Do, the little dog, He Do, the pedo sniffing dog.
You know pedo sniffing dog. Hey, there's old ball sniffing ass. He love them kids. There you go,
this
right
nigga
there.
Fuck kids.
He said, "Trick love the kids."
Hey, what if he went to the airport? He starts smelling your ass.
Right.
Like, get the fuck away from me, dog.
I don't know about this motherfucker right here.
Or look. What if he was just on the computer all night? You know what I'm saying? He was around a lot of flash drives, or your ass, you know what I'm saying, had a job where you worked like that, and then you went to the airport and that motherfucker was on you. Like, this motherfucker fuck with kids.
He fuck with kids. Get his ass.
Like, sir, we need to see you in the back. That motherfucker. Sir, we need to see you in the back. That'd be fucked up. You like, nigga, I work at Best Buy. Goddamn, I work at Best Buy, nigga. Shit.
Dog going crazy and shit.
Hell yeah, and that dog look like he posing for a selfie and shit. He proud. Goddamn.
He like,
yeah, he got that distinguished, angled looking shit.
Hell yeah. He like, man, put my picture out there. Let all the bitches know I'm out.
Yeah.
He said, let all the
bitches. Tell the bitches I'm out here. Literally. I'm out here.
Hell yeah, but that'd be fucked up. Like, what if it was like somebody famous, they walked through the airport and the motherfucking dog just started on their ass. You'd be like, this nigga fuck kids. This nigga upload kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? You a kid uploading ass motherfucker. You know what? I think they need more dogs like this in airports across the country, man. Like, cause you know, they got the bomb sniffing dogs, they got the drug sniffing dogs. Yeah, put the Keto in there and to get the pedo sniffing dogs. You know what I'm saying? Sniffing niggas out. You know what I'm saying? Them the main ones. I won't even talk dogs I care about. I want them to have bomb sniffing dogs. I ain't trying to go out like that. And then
Hey, them cancer sniffing dogs could be helpful. I might even have one of them.
Cancer sniffing dogs is good. You know, that's funny though. Like, a dog can smell you got cancer, nigga. Like,
hell yeah, you gonna die if you don't do
your ass about to die.
You in here feed me this bullshit. Your ass, nigga, your time is up. Nigga, look at his paw. Hey, the dog giving him the Dame Lillard and shit, nigga. Your time is up, nigga. Hell yeah, man. Moving right along, y'all, man. We're gonna go into I think you had a story here, Swag, that I want to get to. Let's see here. I got some more funny ones after this. We're gonna jump into one of your stories here about it's an upcoming movie about the legendary Mike Tyson. Yeah, Mike Tyson. Yeah, Mike Tyson. Don't fuck with me.
Now, this is the time of Tyson right now because really, like they got a Hulu series of Mike Tyson, and then they also have a biopic of Mike Tyson with Jamie Foxx playing Mike Tyson. Now his body is just out there, dude. For real. When's the last time you seen Jamie Foxx with his shirt off?
I don't never want to see Jamie Foxx with his shirt. Jamie Foxx.
I guess he's a lot bigger than he was on Django is what I'm getting at. I see how you do.
I don't want to see. Let me put my allegedly banner out here. You know, allegedly him and Johnny Gill, good friends, and I don't even want to get into that whole, him and put his way. Any motherfucking friends with Tank, you know what I'm saying, or Taint as they allegedly. We friends with him, you know what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. He friends with a dude. He best friends with a dude who said, you're not gay if you want some head from another man. So I can't fuck with. Shout out to Jamie Foxx, but yeah, I don't want to see you without the shirt off, Jamie. Keep the shirt on. Keep the shirt on. But I get what you're saying, though. I get you saying he in great shape. You know what I'm saying? He eating his best.
He in great shape. That's why he's at the Hollywood Bowl getting it in.
He did like the boy when he was doing Creed and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Michael B.
Yeah, Michael B. Speaking of Michael B, and he got that weight up off of him, didn't he? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's a win for him. That's a win for him, man. That's a win for him, man. I didn't think that was no long term, no way. But yeah, man, Mike Tyson, and they got the brother there playing Mike Tyson. From Bird Box, he said Bird Box, and yeah, that's Mike Tyson.
Yeah, that's Mike Tyson. Yeah, man, that's like it's gonna be a good series though, man. It's gonna be a series called Champs.
Yeah.
So is it just about Mike Tyson, or is it like about it's gonna have like other boxers, or just his journey, pretty much?
This is about just his story up to the time he got beat by Buster Douglas.
Okay. Hey, do y'all remember the Mike Tyson movie with Michael Jai White? That's still my favorite, man.
That's still the best adaptation. Yeah, that's the standard right now. I don't care what nobody
man, that's still my favorite. It's funny as hell. That's why I think it's funny, especially when he was throwing Robin out the house, and they was like, "He's got a gun." He's like, "Move out the way, bitch! I'm trying to get my car." The motherfucker drove off and shit. Mike drove off. Remember, the police came to get him and stuff. They thought, "Oh, he's got a gun." The motherfucker got in his car, sped off. Man, Mike Tyson. Shout out to Mike Tyson.
Big Reeves said, "Only in America."
yeah, man. That's one of my favorite boxers of all time. Iron Mike Tyson. Put some respect on his name.
Yeah, I love Mike Tyson, man. He meant so much to the culture. You know what I'm saying? I like Lennox too. Lennox Lewis is my favorite boxer, but he ain't American. So you know what I'm saying? He don't have. I mean, they got no boxing culture there, but like what he did, man, he was like hip hop. You know, he was sports at the same time.
Yeah, Mike changed the culture.
He did some nice work with Cannabis, man. Like he did some real good skit work on the Cannabis album.
Yeah, Mike changed the culture. He'll be back. Mike changed the culture. Mike definitely changed the culture. Like as far as like you said, boxing, like his boxing style went right hand in hand with hip hop at that time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like it was going just hand in hand with hip hop. Mike had the fresh fade with a little line apart right there. You know what I'm saying? He was knocking the people. Remember, Mike Tyson fights was, he was knocking people out in 30 seconds. Like people was losing money on pay-per-views because of Mike Tyson. Like,
yeah, you scared to go get popcorn in that bad.
Yeah, you scared to even like buy it because remember those fights was like $100 or $200. It was like something ridiculous back then.
They was expensive way back. It was like $49.99. I think the first one was. But I mean, we talking in the 80s, nigga. You know how expensive that would be today?
Yeah, man, definitely. Mike was doing some other stuff. I mean, like doing things, that we could only dream about, you know what I'm saying? Man. Or lifestyles he was living, running with different celebrities and stuff like that. Like, and always, and Mike always stuck, people, especially from Indiana, Mike, he came back from the metaverse. There he is. Mike, especially from people from Indiana, Mike holds a special love in our heart because think about it, if you was a Mike Tyson fan and then he got locked up in our state, we like, damn, Mike, and he came to the Black Expo at that. So
I was part of that same Black. I was part of that same Black Expo too.
You was there?
Yeah, in the youth corps, and like, and it was tight because like we was in the youth corps, and then we got to talk to Mustafa Farrakhan, Craig Hodges. Chuck D was on that panel, and I think Giancarlo Esposito. Now they had a few that was so tight about that Scott Greatness. We had that same beauty pageant. My cousin Pam was in, and I see her down there. I didn't even know. I like Pam. we was chopping up, but yeah, man. Mike allegedly struck iron that night, though.
Yeah, Miss Desiree Washington, I wonder what, I haven't looked her up lately or seen how she's doing in life. I just put allegedly up there. I ain't trying to kill her name or whatever. But, it'd be interesting to see where she's at in life or what's things going on. I don't know. Like, I don't like to comment on that situation. Only reason, me, I'm very outspoken. But that situation, that's a kind of he say, she say. That's a kind of, if we went behind them closed doors with them, it's best.
Yeah, because honestly, at that time, Mike Tyson, he had a hubris about himself, and you don't know if this was karma catching up with him about something else, or if this shit really happened like they said he did. Like you said, I ain't got no skin in that game, so I ain't got nothing to say about it. But man, has Hollywood ever seen a better redemption story though than Mike Tyson?
Yep. I mean, if you watch this one man show, I finally watched this one man show, and he talks about that in there. And that one man show was pretty funny. It was pretty good though. His Broadway show, you know what I'm saying? I finally caught that. So yeah, man. Shout out to Mike. Yeah, he's a fellow cancer like me. Got the cancers coming up soon. That's our season.
Hell yeah, but then he did this shit like Sammy Davis and shit. I did it my way.
Yeah, he did, man.
But hell yeah. I mean, now you got gummies out there with the ear bitten out. Oh, that's
hell yeah, the ear bitten out. All that.
The man didn't give up on himself, man.
Yeah, man.
He knew he was a relevant person in society.
Mm-hmm. He kind of got the same cachet as Snoop. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. He got the same kind of cachet as Snoop Dogg. Like, Snoop basically can blaze up anywhere. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to him. Like, Mike Tyson can show up anywhere. Motherfuckers be like, that's Mike Tyson.
Yeah. It's kind of like Chappelle could just fire up a cigarette anywhere.
Right. Like, Mike can do anything. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh, this should be you know, that's my dude, man. Mike Tyson. But moving right along, y'all, make sure you hit that like, subscribe button. Always. Another interesting thing in the news that I seen Seago talk about, and his fellow Gemini brother, you know what I'm saying?
It's my boy Pac. So everybody know Pac's birthday just passed. He would have been 51 years old. Rest in peace, Pac. There's a new restaurant, a pop-up restaurant opening up out here in LA called Now y'all say this with me. I'm gonna fuck it up. It's Power Mecca. Yes. Okay. So this restaurant is gonna introduce all the food that Tupac liked. Was pretty much a lot of soul food, fried chicken. Y'all know he loved that. I'm surprised I ain't got
chicken wings.
Newports.
Yeah.
Turkey wings. Did your mom make
turkey wings? Hey, that was you. Speaking of mom making turkey wings.
Yeah, man. It's just all about a celebration of Pac. And you know, we got the museum out here as well. Free admissions, and you can go out there and check that out. So if y'all are out here in LA, this is going to end out here June 30th.
Side of Newports and that.
Hell yeah, man.
Pass me a cigarette, dog.
And this is a good celebration of life for Pac, though. So you can and a lot of people are. The line for this shit is ridiculous, y'all. I haven't even attempted. I've seen it online that people go in there because people love Pac out here, man.
Hell yeah.
Line is crazy.
Hey, Tupac came back here. He came here in 95, right? Mm-hmm. And you know they gave his ass the business. He ended up putting Fort Wayne in the damn song.
Damn.
Immortalized for the bullshit we be on. You know the cops gave him a goddamn hard time. He went downtown and shit, man.
Yeah, man. Pac, he was a very influential brother. You know what I'm saying? So, rest in
power. All he was doing, he was only 25, dude.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He out there great. I mean,
he could have lived the life of a whole. He probably lived the life of a 60-year-old all the way 25 years.
Hell yeah! And then he had vision like he had been here before. I was listening to a podcast. I can't remember the name of it, but Omar F is on there, and and this was it was on the set of Juice, and it was Omar's first gig, and Tupac was busted up over how. Some kid had got killed in that neighborhood, and then he ended up making this song off that was on his first album. I mean, just being that forward thinking in your early 20s, man.
Right. Yeah, man. Beyond this year, see, like that's why I always say, you understand, like when we was going to school, like when we was in 8th grade, high school kids was like grown to us. You remember that? Like the way they carried themselves, like a senior in high school. If you was in 8th grade, you looked at a senior in high school like an adult, damn near. You know what I'm saying? Because they had facial hair. They carried themselves like, you know what I'm saying? They wasn't like a senior in high school now is probably just playing video games, trying to do the new dance on TikTok or something. I'm talking about like in our era, like when the motherfucker was senior in high school, it's like they was damn near grown. I knew seniors in high school who had their own crib, you know what I'm saying?
All drive to school and shit.
That's what I'm. Look, we was way. It's like, and even they look older because if you go back to,
I had Dan though. You know, my older brother was 9 years older than me, but yeah, they was different. And then you know. Now you got the high schoolers. I mean, they got the full beards, but they sitting up playing Fortnite and shit.
That's what I'm saying. See, I think that was a testament to the old school because, like you said, like Pac was ahead of his years. But see, you got to understand the stock where he came from. You know, his mother, his stepfather, everybody involved, and even not even just his family, just that era. You know what I'm saying? The people.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, he came up in a prime environment, but you know. When you talk about generational talent, he's one of them, you know.
Oh yeah.
And then you know the next one I would probably say would be Nip.
Yeah.
All right, let me ask y'all a question though. Have y'all ever rewatched some of his videos again? Like I Get Around, and you remember when you were younger and you saw that, you were like, "Damn, oh my God, I want a girl like that." And now when you look at it again, you like, well, damn, these women look basic. Like,
yeah, they just look like regular ass women.
Just like, damn, because when you're young, like, oh my God, look at her body. Oh my God, this shit is regular now. Like,
you know, you right about that. Like, hey, I just learned this. I don't know if y'all been watching the new Bobby Brown show that's out. But you know, his wife, the wife he got now. Remember the Rump Shaker video? Remember the girl with the saxophone? That's his wife.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah. She don't look nothing like the same. You know, of course she's older now.
Yeah.
But I'm just tripping. I'm like, damn, that was her. And now
I'll be like, damn, oh my God, she's so sexy and all that.
Yeah.
Regular ass woman now, man.
That's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy, man, how things are going, man. That's how I know we getting older, we getting up there. And but yeah, man, definitely go check out the Power Mecca Cafe out there in LA. I'm gonna go when I touch down to LA, man. I already know I'm going. I'm going to Nip spot to get the blah 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 blah. And then I'm going to, you know what I'm saying? Because like Sam, I just seen on TV open up a blah, 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 blah.
Oh, yeah, Black Sam. Yeah.
So he got a blah, 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 victory, smoke lap, shop, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to be out there. And then we're going to go there. I got to get me some Tommy's. And I got to get the chili cheeseburger. My cousin down, you know, Chris hit me to the Tommy's, and then
gotta go to the Comedy Cellar, dude.
And then I gotta go to the Power Mecca Cafe. So we might have to stand in line out there. We gotta make it good. We go out there and stand in line with our women and stuff, and make it a date. And then you know what I'm saying, and go down there and check out the food and see what's good.
Museum, all that, man.
Man. Yeah, definitely. But moving right along, man, we're gonna keep the show moving because I know y'all like, man, what do you think talking about? But here we go, man. There was another crazy ass story in the news. Well, actually, it ain't that bad of a story. It's crazy though. These ain't what you think they is. They're the opposite of whatever they look like. So
I'm confused already.
But it's really interesting what these teens, these are teenagers, what they have to say. These are what you call detransitioned teens. These are basically our teens who regret changing their gender. So they did the transgender, but they're called detransitioned teens because they trying to reverse the shit now. One of them said,
"You can tell exactly what's sitting there by looking at that shoulder build." Nigga, the one on the right look like she ready.
Rock, is you ready?
Yeah, you ready? Come on. But literally one of these teens said, I literally lost organs. She said, he or she said, I was failed by the system. I literally lost organs. When Chloe was 12 years old, she decided she was transgender. At 13, she came out to her parents. That same year, she was put on puberty blockers and prescribed testosterone. At 15, she went under a double mastectomy. Less than a year later, she realized she made a mistake. All by the time she was 16 years old. Now 17, Chloe is one of a growing cohort called detransitioners. Those who seek to reverse a gender transition, often after realizing they actually do identify with their biological sex. Tragically, many will struggle for the rest of their lives with the irreversible medical consequences of a decision made as minors. I can't stay quiet, said Chloe. I need to do something about this and to share my own cautionary tale. Also, in recent years, the number of children experiencing gender dysmorphia in the West has skyrocketed. Exact figures are difficult to come by, but between 2009 and 2019, children being referred for transitioning treatment in the United Kingdom increased by 1,000 among the biological males and by 1,000%. Literally 1,000% among biological males and 4,400% among biological females. Meanwhile, the number of young people identifying as transgender in the U.S. has almost doubled since 2017, according to a new Center for Disease Control and Prevention report. What in the hell? Now, we've been saying this for a long time that like a lot of these kids, the schools now are even making it where the kid can identify themselves and then they don't have to get the parents' permission. Some schools even making it out here where they can go get the procedure done without the parents' permission. So now you got these group of detransitioned individuals who like, man, I was just going through a phase and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because kids, if anything, are whimsical, and so when they decide they want to try something, no matter how much conviction they say it with, it's liable to change after the next, trend comes through. Not even trend or fad or nothing, but kids. I mean, to back up every decision a kid makes will make you a very supportive parent. But right, it looks like it's kind of backfiring right now.
Right.
And they, like you said, they got to deal with the permanent, fallout from, changing their mind.
Right.
And that should just be I feel like it should be. They have to wait till they're adult to really make that decision. Because even as an adult, sometimes
give it any credence, and fucking adults don't even get it right. You know what
I
mean?
Right.
when we were in college, we was a group of girls that were all called themselves being lesbians, and probably like 2 semesters later, all of them straight. And it made no sense.
Right. It was all
one of them used to look like P. Diddy. Like she used to walk around the campus looking like Puff. And
I do remember P. Diddy. We had one that looked like, listen, we know he tell us speaking facts. We had one that looked like P. Diddy, and we had one that was like Method Man.
And he used to walk around there looking just straight studs.
Later,
remember Method Man? Remember the Method Man?
Yeah.
They used to call her Method Man. I swear to God. Yeah.
And a few semesters later, bam, long hair, nails done.
Like the Snoop gang.
She like females again. She like males again. Then it was on some other stuff. So
yeah, man.
Let some kids do that, and some adults don't even know what the hell they doing. Come on.
Yeah, But a
lot of people don't.
I know how it can feel to be a kid and want to try something so bad, but your parents either can't get it or won't get it. That's a hard thing to take on as a child. Now, I ain't never put my sexuality on the line as a child, but I wanted some shit that I got told and all. I lived until I was old enough to get it myself.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
when
man.
I was a kid, I wanted to be Shawn Michaels, son.
That sweet chin.
When I was a kid, I wanted to be Shawn. I wanted to be Shawn Michaels.
See him, Janet Jackson. I'm like, damn, I want to be him.
Yeah, man. It just shows, man, that I'm sorry, y'all. It just shows that kids don't always have the best, you know what I'm saying? That's why they're children. That's what we're saying. That a lot of these parents, man, should definitely think about. Well, I put it this way, I ain't gonna say a lot of these parents. A lot of these school systems is letting these kids do this without their parents' permission. They should be sued. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And a child should be allowed to, if they get an idea about something, try it out, and if it works for them, it works. If it don't, it don't, and they learn and then they move on with life.
Right.
But with this now, and with everybody speaking in such absolutes, a parent's kind of bullied into backing the kid's decision into maybe doing like you said, the puberty blockers and stuff like that. Because if their parents say no and they decide to go to the internet about it or social media about it, it's got them pegged as phobe.
You automatically get the tag of, oh, you're phobic.
Yeah.
How about I just love my kid?
Either way,
How about I just know my fucking kid ain't?
Yeah,
like,
but kids gotta take their lumps in life. That's how they learn. That's how you build character.
Like, but see, also, go ahead. See, I'm sorry. Go ahead, my man.
I said they're gonna be building a lot of character now. Too late.
Hey, but you know what? Also, Boosie, remember Lil Boosie was saying that. Because remember he was saying, man, remember he's like, D-Wade, man, don't give him the dress, man, don't do it, there, don't let him, don't cut his. Remember he was saying, don't cut his thing off, D-Wade. But literally, people was offended by that.
Turning back from that,
people was offended by that, but it was some truth to what the brother was saying, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because what did he say? He said that's a kid. That kid don't know. That's a fad. That next week he'll want to be. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Because am I not right, or is this the relationship where he's transitioning into be a woman, and then his partner is trying to be a man? Is that relationship?
Yeah,
I don't know. No, I think they don't know each other. I think they're two separate.
No. I thought D-Wade's kid was.
Oh, you talking about D-Wade kids? No. You're right.
Oh, okay.
I thought you was talking about the teens that's on the screen there.
No. I was talking about D-Wade.
Yeah.
I mean, and just from that alone, there's probably going to be that at the end of everything, he'll probably be attracted to a female. Or right. I don't know the kid.
He's gonna go out to be a lesbian.
Because look, you speaking fast because that's what he is. He's attracted to a female because the little so-called boy he was kissing is really a girl. So
and that's what I'm saying. But that just goes to show the whimsical nature of kids. And
that's crazy, bro.
So sometimes you gotta let them learn without having to be the bad guy to tell them no, and not be the bad parent to support something that probably should just let nature flow on its own.
It's okay.
I gotta get my light, though. I'll be right back.
No, you good. Go ahead, see.
Like I said, it's okay to be the bad guy sometime, man.
Yeah, man. It's okay to be the bad guy sometime. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I think that I basically think that with this thing it just shows, because think about it, how many more kids is out there that are so quote unquote detransitioners, and think about it, it's irreversible. It's irreversible. So think about it. In this society we live in, and I'm not saying that other groups don't go through pain, but I'm definitely focused on my people's pain. But I'm just saying that, with all the, oh my God, transgenders go through so much pain. Okay, what about how much pain these people who actually fucking thought, like, you know what, I made a mistake. How much pain they probably going through? Because think about it, if you a man, let's say you was transition, you got titties for the rest of your fucking life, and you don't even want them motherfuckers.
I mean,
you got a BBL and you don't even want that bitch.
You go to jail, it's over. They're gonna be like, yeah.
I mean, you sit up, you don't change your mind, and your dick is somewhere in the landfill. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, you got baby hair. You got baby hair and don't even want that shit. You got edges. Motherfucker got edges. Motherfucker man. Like, man, I don't want this motherfucker.
Yeah, that nigga said you got new growth.
BBL.
You know what I'm saying?
You going to hell.
I mean, they getting BBLs and all kind of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? So my heart goes out to these two teens right here.
You're because stuck with antibody.
Only reason my heart goes, because look, think about it. They realize they like, man, I just rather be what I biologically am. And you know what's crazy though? The percentages in that report said that 4,400% increase by women trying to be men, and they said 1,000% increase. It's gonna be lower on the man's side because dudes, we just ain't quick to just get our shit snipped. I don't think, even if you go that way, I don't think. You know what I'm saying? That's a hell of a decision to make. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's a hell of a decision to make. Cause yeah, ain't no coming back from that. So, man, that's.
I mean, we already creatures of victims of the moment. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's this instant gratification nature that all this access to information is giving these kids to where they feel like, you know, and they may, you know, have rights to make a decision, and goddamn the parent that's gonna deny it. And so at the end of the day, they sitting up feeling like they got the wrong parts put together on Mr. Potato Head or Miss Potato Head, and then the only person you can have resent is the parent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And because they didn't just allow nature to run its course like it did back in the 80s and 90s, you know, whether a girl make out with some girls or whether a guy make out with some guys, and then they get married to somebody of the opposite sex and move on with their life. And then to some people, it sticks, you know. It's all about where your heart is for real, but...
Well, actually, for me, it goes back to saying that these kids are over sexualized. Kids shouldn't even be thinking about, you know what I'm saying? Adults are putting that on these fucking kids nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think that's mostly responsible because of the instant gratification nature that all this information being right then and there. It's like instant cheat codes, man. I mean, they really don't.
Well, yeah, also have access, but that's adults' fault. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying that's still our fault. You know what I'm saying? Because kids really can't be faulted. They're much innocent. But like I'm saying that you're right. I agree with you. No, you're hitting it right on the head when you're right. Access and we didn't have access to pornos like that. If a motherfucker had a porno VHS tape,
they was peeing up in your top of your dad's closet.
Or look, let's say if C called us, we was kids back in the 90s, and C said, "Hey man, I got a tape over here." You'll see a bunch of bikes out front at his house. A bike's laying on the ground.
That's true.
It's either Nintendo getting played or motherfucker watching the flick.
We had this hollow tree. We had this hollow tree in the park, and somebody would like find a dirty magazine in the trash, and they go hide in the hollow of this tree, and then after every baseball practice, you see about 5 or 6 bikes surround the tree and shit.
Hell nah. That is true though. Yeah, we used to do all kind of stuff. We used to do all kind of stuff back then. But like you said, it's access. It's adults. It's still our fault. It's still adults' fault because, I said, these kids think about that. But also how adults are over sexualizing these kids. Like I said, putting a lot of narratives in the TV shows and cartoons. Like it's okay. I get it if you put that narrative in adult shows because we're adults. We know how to process that information. But when you got cartoons that got the community stuff in it, like, come on, man. That's doing too much.
Your kids is already grown.
That's doing too much. You know?
Your kids is already grown, but you know, I trust the process. You know, like Miles, he 14. You know, I trust his judgment. He gonna do whatever he want to anyway. But you know, all I can do is just provide learning opportunities. And when he comes to me with a question, I'm just trying to have an answer for him.
Well, yeah, you could run. You can only do for your household what you can do. But I'm saying overall, that's been the agenda. That's been pushed. Like me and you have never lived through a time where we watch cartoons and we see some community stuff on there. We didn't see that when we was kids. We didn't see that. Our kids have seen that shit. Well, my kids didn't. Not just because they grown now, because my kids are still young. That ain't, 19, 20.
I think my first taste of it was Showgirls, wasn't it? Some shit like that. Oh, no, Bruce.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, you didn't see that. That wasn't a narrative that was pushed, especially on our community. That was just something that was not pushed. But now,
and when the shit happened, the shit was hush under the rug.
I mean, you got to understand, it's people out here from that community who saying the same thing I'm saying. They in the community and saying, man, this is too much. This is like, you know what I'm saying? They doing too much. Like, I'm just saying, no kids, no child under, you know what I'm saying, under 16 years old should be seeing that kind of stuff, whether it's hetero or whether it's, you know what I'm saying, sexual themes in TV, no matter what they are, you know what I'm saying, whether it's community or whether it's regular or whatever, shouldn't, you know what I'm saying, like you said, we came up era when it was man and woman kissing on TV. Oh, cover your eyes. You know what I'm saying? So now these kids is seeing full blown, you know what I'm saying, straight on
pounding it.
Like, yeah, man.
Yeah, back when we was kids, if there's a couple laying in the bed, they both had a foot laying out the side of the bed. If you think about it, back in the day, they like if they was in the same bed, they both had to have a leg hanging off the bed. Them was the rules back then. But now they pretty much damn near showing nudity, and then you know some taboo stuff, you know, going on. Yeah. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you know, they putting it where kids, put it this way, we had to go actually try to go find it. Now these kids don't have to find it. They putting it where the kids are supposed to be in cartoons. Kids, they shouldn't have to worry about that on a fucking, you as a parent shouldn't have to worry about, or a father worry about your kids watching a cartoon. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have to worry about back then. You shouldn't have to worry about your kids. Oh man, you can just you can't even leave your kids just sitting in front of the TV no more. Like we was, you know, some of us was raised by the TV, latchkey kids. But like now you can't do that, because then your kid be like, man, what's this? I'm watching it. You know, like kids are very influential. And we know, so that's why we have a Father's Day. Because if kids weren't influential, it wouldn't be a Mother's Day. It wouldn't be a Father's Day. Nobody would give a fuck about that. So kids are influential. So that's why I'm saying they do this on, it's our fault. Because like you said, access. They can pick up a phone and have access to whatever. Or even if you don't allow your kids to have a phone access, if your kid just got TV, they showing all kind of crazy stuff. So I'm just saying, at the end of the day, the only people who hurting is these kids I'm seeing down these pictures down there. At the end of the day, who's hurt? Kids. They like, damn, I made a decision. Somebody made me make an adult decision as a minor. And I think that's the problem in this country. A lot of people in our country, a lot of people, we give access, and we bend these rules and we shape them how we want them. But then the thing is the rules that we have aren't palatable for minors. You see what I'm saying? Like they don't know how to process that shit. They don't know how. It's some of us adults who don't know how to process this shit. So you can't expect a 6-year-old kid to know. You know what I'm saying? What's what? But I just say shout out to them kids for being brave and stepping up and saying,
prayers, man.
Hey, I made a mistake.
Everything works out halfway decently for them at least.
Yeah, because that one on the right, he ain't gonna never get that back.
Yeah, that was
too late.
Yeah, don't look never for the whole team do it.
You know, another crazy story in the news. Since we speaking on Father's Day, having some technical difficulties here. Okay, we speaking on Father's Day here. Man, did y'all hear? It's a father out here. He just became the chief of police in Honolulu, Hawaii, out there in Waikiki. No, I'm just playing. I don't know if it was Waikiki. I just like saying Waikiki, but he basically, he got a good Father's Day gift. It says Honolulu Police Chief's son will be behind bars on Father's Day. He asked his dad for a ride. They said the son of a Honolulu police chief who had recently been sworn in has been charged with second-degree burglary. On Thursday, Zane Logan. Let me let y'all see what Zane looked like. That's his daddy. That's his daddy right there. There goes Zane. That's his son, Zane Logan. He's the son of Chief Arthur Joe Logan. Was charged with second-degree burglary related to the alleged 2021 theft of 2 bicycles. He stole 2 bikes, and then the incidents occurred on separate occasions at a condominium in Kakeko. Hopefully, my Hawaiian people will be watching this, or Polynesian. Leave a comment in there. You know, I don't know how to say it. Kakeko. The 36-year-old is already in custody on an assault charge. In May, he allegedly attacked a man using a hand tool at Ala Moana Beach Park. So that's a hell of a Father's Day gift. So what do y'all think about that?
What the hell is
he out here acting like a preacher's kid, ain't it?
PK gang, yeah, man. He got it seemed like his son got a lot of issues and problems and stuff like that. Not to say that should stop. Now, do you think that should stop him from being the chief of police?
No.
If your ass was up for the chief of police, and you had a thug ass son, I would never vote for your punk ass. I'd be like, man, his son out here, his son slapped the shit out of me one day.
Nah, that's cool, cause so he ain't getting special treatment though.
I'm about to say you earn the chief, but you vote for the sheriff though, right?
Yeah.
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 So it don't even matter what you think, really. With the
yeah,
chief.
so he worked his way up. He said he worked his.
He said I started from the bottom, baby.
He said I've been saving all my nickels and dimes
for
2 whole weeks. Anyway, gonna show someone a real good time. Oh shit! But yeah, man, that's crazy. Like, soon as you get sworn in, your son get locked up. You like, damn, man, I told your ass. I called you and told you they was coming, motherfucker. You should have ran. You know.
He probably thought he can get away with the shit though. He like, well, my dad's the chief.
That's probably what it is. Man, my dad's a fucking chief of police, bro. Kiss my ass.
Hey, what's his son's name? He looked like he had a lot on his mind. Logan.
Zane Logan.
You know he on meth, man. You can look at it. He's doing meth, and I'm about to sell these bicycles real quick.
Yeah, that is a crackhead move.
Trouble, man.
That's a Judge Mathis. Hey, he's a crackhead. That's a crackhead move. Huh? See, you know what I'm saying? That's a crackhead. Huh? That's a crackhead move. You stole 2 bikes. No, I'm playing.
Oh. He said, "You mean
with Joe Brady?"
He said,
"Yeah, yeah, he got the yeah, man." But no, that's probably what he thought though. Cause think about it, you know, meth and all that shit had your brain all fucked up. You know, it got fentanyl and all that bullshit in it probably too. So he probably was like, "Yeah, my dad's the fucking police. Get these fucking cuffs off. Turn those machines back on."
Oh yeah, hey, dude look like drug man eyes more than high man eyes though.
Oh, he's got that dope. He like, see, what you do, man. As the chief of police, what I do is I go in the evidence locker. I just pull the fuck out and go sell it, man. That's how he do it. He pulling that shit out the evidence locker. Motherfucker like, hey, look, the drug dealer like, nigga, that's my dope. That's my motherfucking dope.
This my blue dog shit.
Shit, and I mean, but that had to be hella embarrassing though, man, because you like, damn, man, you sworn in. As soon as you sworn in, you and that bitch like, yeah, I'm proud of me.
And he in Hawaii, man. You know, most of the people in Hawaii don't look like him. So, and then his son look like the rest of the Hawaiians. So there's probably a lot of shit going on there.
Polynesian brothers like, get this motherfucker
out of here.
Booyah tribe on his ass out there. They on his ass out there.
Booyaka.
You know what I'm saying? Man, that's crazy.
Booyah tribe. I'm done, nigga. I'm done.
Man, that was our last story for today. Or is that our last story? No. You got one more story here. Wayne got another story here about Sister Simone Biles.
Oh yeah, man. Let me pull myself up so I can look professional, please. All right, so there are over 90 gymnasts, and okay, so all right, so the heartbreaking fallout of the Michigan State University and USA gymnast sexual abuse scandal continues for the victims. Seeking consequences for another institution that failed to protect them, over 90 gymnasts are suing the FBI for mishandling the investigation. Yes, indeed. It gets better. According to CNN, Olympic gold medalist Simone Biles, Ali Reisman, and Michaela Maroney are among claimants asking for $1 billion from the law enforcement agency. Although most of the gymnasts are asking for $10 million, Biles, Reisman, and Maroney are each seeking $50 million, while Kaylee Lawrence and Hannah Moore are asking for $42.5 million for undisclosed reasons. Now, the Federal Tort Claims Act requires claimants to give notice to the federal agency before a lawsuit is filed. Yeah, my computer's drinking. Hey, I watched too much questionable material on this motherfucker. Hold on.
That's all good. It's all good. He went to the R. Kelly and Mayweather school for. Graduated the Mayweather.
That's fucked up in the ass.
Mayweather and Robert Kelly school for.
Man, I'm about to leave. That ain't right.
Oh, shit. That's my brother, man. Fuck y'all in the comments. That's my brother. That's my brother. I can talk to you about him.
Hell yeah. I deserve that one.
Nah,
but they want $1 billion though. They're gonna be $1 billion each, or that overall.
That's total.
So the most of them are going for $10 million. But then the marquee moving piece players like from the Simone Biles and the Gabby Douglas team,
the big names,
molested during that era, they're going for 50 because they have more of a brand. Okay, so back to where I was. The Federal Tort Claims Act requires claimants give notice to the federal agency before a lawsuit is filed in federal court. The agency then has 6 months to either reach a settlement or deny the claim before the lawsuit can be brought. It is in this notice where attorneys say the FBI had credible complaints from numerous victims by July 2015, but neglected to interview them or properly investigate the abuse. So that's the mishandling part about it when they was doing the case against Nasir. Okay. So the claim also states the Federal Bureau of Investigation possessed credible complaints from numerous sources of corroborating evidence of Dr. Larry Nassar's sexual assaults of young women and children over the course of years and across the globe. Yeah, they gonna eat, but I mean, honestly,
they gonna eat.
not from the FBI though. I don't think the FBI gonna.
I think
they gonna settle, and Simone Biles and Maroney and Reisman, they'll probably get their 50, but everybody else will probably get 5, maybe. I don't know. That's just a guess.
I mean, it make it seem like they did something stranger, or they got. I mean, I don't even want to joke about that, but I'm just saying they get a stranger to get the changer. You know what I'm saying?
Well. Oh damn. I forget what I was about to say.
I feel like because of their name, they feel like they should get more. It's kind of like
they really deserve
everybody else
because what they're saying is the time of that investigation. They should have cracked down on his ass, and maybe the last wave of victims probably wouldn't have got, messed with because, Simone Biles, she's the youngest one, so she's probably the last of the ones.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. And, with the witnesses they had investigating them, they could have put the heat on them years before they did. And I think this is where it comes into question. It's like a class action type situation, really. On the outside looking in, and I hope they fucking nail his ass. I mean he got nailed already, but yeah, the FBI, man, they gonna have to pay.
I mean, that's been the general theme of our show this week. Is it's Father's Day coming up. This has been protecting the kids. Talking about the kids. But that's the thing, man. Think about it. I hope he get because think about it. These are these gymnast girls, a lot of them are good-looking kids. I mean, I'm not saying it like that, but when I mean like good, you know what I'm saying? They're you could tell that they're very visually good, kids and everything, and athletic.
Gabby Douglas.
Like how you could look at your kid, how you could look at the kid like, oh, when that person gets grown, they're gonna be handsome or she's gonna be beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like that. But not in no weirdo ass pedo way. But I'm saying, you own your own kid. You can look at your kid and be like, damn, I don't know, son.
Hey, I ain't like the gymnast. hey, I ain't like the gymnast. Dominique Dawes was our age, remember?
And she's a beautiful woman today.
Yeah, and she was our age, but you can't look at no more of them.
She's a beautiful sister.
to make it to that platform though, to that status where they're at, you do have to have the looks as well and the talent. I mean, you just can't come in there.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey,
like,
I'm this ugly ass. I'm about to come out here. You're not gonna get to that level. You're not gonna give you that opportunity.
Think about that. You got the weirdo coach doing the shit. You know what I'm saying? The
well,
trainer.
no. He's the trainer, like the medical doctor, and so he's traveling to Olympics overseas. But yeah, I heard when I was researching for this article, I had heard where what's her last name, Maroney, and she's really the one that seems to have the most after issues.
Oh, he wanted her bad. I heard about the stories. He wanted her bad.
Man. Yeah, and it's crazy because I guess he had her arranged to be the last meeting of the day, so he could just continually molest her for hours.
And that's probably why she stopped her career so short, because of him.
Yeah, of course. And
she's married to a football player, from
the sounds of it. Yeah, like she was probably hit, but it was them not investigating many other witnesses. Along the road is why maybe Simone Biles got touched, and some of the younger ones.
And you know what? And it's let me send a special double fingers up to these fuck boys on them sports shows who's talking shit about Simone Biles, and the Olympics talking about, oh, you should be representing America. You're just trying to be. Wasn't that her they was talking all that shit about?
Yeah.
Her. Yep. Her.
So she fucking probably needed a mental break after all the bullshit. She, you know what I'm saying? Like, people don't understand that shit. That shit fucks you up, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit.
Yeah, and the whole time she probably helped building this case. And with that shit, she can't
blame the sister for not wanting to compete.
Compounding the issue,
You had motherfuckers out here talking about she wasn't being American and stuff because she didn't want to pee. Okay, motherfucker, do something about the dude and fucking trainer that was sitting there fucking with her the whole time.
And she had a legitimate argument. It's like, because the skill that she was doing deserved more points, and what they tried to do was give it less value to even out the playing field, even though the skill she was doing. So let's just say it had a 4.35 difficulty level. They was only gonna give her 4.25 because of
her. Yep, I seen that.
Man, that's crazy.
Double standards like a motherfucker. Shout out to Sha'Carri Richardson winning that 200 first place.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
She came in second place on the 100 meters. Shout out to that sister, man. You know what I'm saying? And that sister was going through a lot. Like, people was like, they just glanced over she lost her grandmother and all that, like it wasn't nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I also want to give a shout out to a personal friend of mine. He got a son in high school, the class 3A. Track and field, he won the 100, the 200, and the 400, and then he won the 60 in the preseason. I mean, in the indoor season. I just want to give a little shout out, give a little awareness of it going down in the Midwest still.
That's dope.
Yeah, in Lima, Ohio. He out of Lima, Ohio.
Lima, Ohio. Check him out. Could be going to the Olympics.
Yeah,
but I'm saying
Sherrod Jones.
What's his name? Sherrod Jones. Shout out.
Yeah, I might see about. Okay. Hell yeah.
But
put a pin in that one.
Well, we still on the air, so. But we'll do that later. But we gonna get him on the show.
You do that on your own time.
Do that on your own time. Here in New Orleans, we're keen to style. You know what I'm saying? We're keen to style. What do you say? Here in New Orleans, we're keen to style. But I wanted to touch back on that mental health thing. Like, Sha'Carri was going through something mental that could have helped. Like, everybody was dissing her, talking about, oh man, she had to smoke weed, whatever. She going through a lot, and I'm just saying, I'm a person who lost a lot of close people to mine, myself too. And you don't know how it affects you. Like, sometimes, like,
Naomi Osaka.
You be going through your normal day. And then I have conversations, or I think back and look at stuff, and I say, damn, why did I react to that? And that reaction might go all the way back to what I was feeling, from losing that person. That's what I'm saying is counseling, and therapy is always make sure that be your first thing to do. You know what I'm saying? you know, like dude be saying on what's my boy say on I ain't gonna say his name, I can't think of his name. But I basically watch your mental health. I ain't gonna say his name because I don't want no flags on the show. But you know, definitely you gotta watch your mental health, man, because like I say, you never know what people going through, man. And like I said, they was dragging Simone Biles through the dirt during that whole Olympics, everything. And that sister, you know what I'm saying, now with this coming out, I hope she get every sense she try to look for. You know, all of those women get all the sense they looking for, especially dudes just straight, you know what I'm saying, scheduling them. This motherfucker scheduling these motherfuckers to fuck with them. So but you know, like I said, we as fathers, we all three of us are fathers, and we want you, and especially fathers out there, we want you to make sure you are protecting your children. You are also involving yourself in what's going on with them. Even if you don't live by them, you know, hit them up with a phone call, talk to them, you know what I'm saying, offer your advice, do what you can do at the full capacity you can do it. You know what I'm saying? You might be like, well, I can't see my kids all the time. Okay, well, shit, call that motherfucker all the time. Well, I can't call them all the time. Okay, see that motherfucker all the time. You find some kind of avenue of communication to keep close, constant communication with your child, so you know what's going on in life.
Yeah. And you don't have to wait for tomorrow to be a good father, you know.
Right. Yeah. Oh shit, we coming up. Let me get my good father shit real quick. Buy this motherfucker some Jordans off this bitch. But you know that's how my motherfucker
They gonna look at the gold corral.
Send the iPhone through that bitch real quick. I got you a phone, boy. But
hey, y'all got Shoney's down there, don't y'all?
What's that?
Y'all got Shoney's down there?
No, no Shoney's. Hell nah, man. I wish they did.
Yeah,
they have down here what's called Waffle House.
Oh,
Waffle
House.
But you know what? Honestly, I went to a great
Roscoe's.
Roscoe's. Oh yeah, Roscoe's. Speaking of why, that's some good
pride.
You know what I'm saying? LA Pride out there with the Roscoe's chicken and waffle. I went to a good little diner today, got some good grub though. But like I say, once again, this has been another interesting, another crazy, another informative episode of the Weekend High. If you fuck with us, help us get to 5,000 subscribers, y'all. I know y'all can do it, man. I'm not begging. I just like to throw my hands like this and shit. But you know, help us get to it. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, I think we have a pretty good show, interesting show. Or if you like something you don't like about the show, or if you feel like it's something we can do better, send it to the email below, the Weekend High Podcast at gmail.com. We listen to your suggestions, your comments, and make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, share on your social media platforms, and we definitely gonna see you in the future soon. Watch out during the week, we'll be dropping clips here and there of different things, but as our show grows, you know what I'm saying, we grow too, so it'll be more information down in the box. Before we get out of here, anything y'all want to plug, brothers, or y'all ready to roll out?
Hey y'all, I'd like to thank y'all. I know y'all good fathers. Y'all take care of y'all kids. Keith, you already done, but you still a good dad. Chris, I see you had your boys out there at the chess game. I thought that was tight. Yeah, man. So, you know, it's up to us to keep it changed for real. You know, like the paradigm has changed. We just got to keep that energy and make our kids become good fathers. You know what I'm saying? I know some days it don't be easy to just come in the house after work and then they right there at you requesting stuff. Some days you just want your 10, your 15 minutes to decompress, but you can't always do that. Mm-hmm. So tomorrow we gonna do our yearly ritual of taking my dad out to Applebee's. Just simple, just some time together. Can't wait.
That's what it's about.
Hell yeah.
See, you want to add on to that?
Yes. First of all, happy Father's Day to everybody, and enjoy that big piece of chicken. A wise man once told me, all a man wanted to do was come home, play with his kids. You know the rest of that, right? Smoke a little something, drink a little something. He just want me to let the hell alone. That's what I want.
And then put his wife's legs in the air at the end of the night.
Yeah. And you'll find them resting in the man cave, whether it be a garage, a basement, a motherfucking shed in the backyard, or if it's just literally outside, whatever your man can do, man. Salute to you, my brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All right, weekend high, man. Hey, we love y'all. Peace. We're gonna see y'all next week. We out.
All right. Hey, y'all have a good one, man.